Raise prices, work less, and make more money. Could it be easier than that? High volume, low margin, or high margin, low volume? That's a great question, and today I'm going to explain how our company's pricing strategy has evolved over the last 20 years. But before we get into this, if you would, please hit that subscribe button. If you're watching these videos and they're helping you at all, help our little channel out by subscribing. I'd appreciate that. Okay, so when I first started out in this business, I wasn't exactly sure how to price competitively or really price at all. And looking back, I know that I was underpriced for the most part. I was underpriced because I undervalued what we did. I had multiple crews running since day one, and I tried to convince myself that I was making up in volume what I was lacking for in sales dollars. Now, don't get me wrong, this business has always been doing well, grossing six figures for the past 15 years or so. So we're obviously doing something right, but it wasn't until I really started analyzing my numbers that I decided that I was really going to start pushing price. So in the past, and we all run into this, customers will call, you have the conversation, and they try to lowball you, they try to get a better price. And on occasion, we all lower that price. All too often I was doing that more than I should have because I didn't want to lose the business. Don't do that. You need to know your worth. You need to know the value that you offer and the service that you deliver, and understand that you need to be paid for this. That's something that it took a while for me to learn. But after having this pricing revolution, I went into Responsibid and I increased my pricing across the board. I increased our minimum pricing as well and pushed that save button. If you're not familiar with Responsibid, there's a link below, and I highly encourage you to take a look at that. Make the investment in your company and sign up. It's hard for me to say this because I fancy myself a pretty good salesperson, but Responsibid is by far the best salesperson that my company has ever had. It works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't make mistakes. It doesn't complain. It doesn't ask for raises, and gives your customers a sense of comfort because it is such an excellent tool. It's very professional, very accurate, and does so much more than just offering a quote. So definitely check that out. Sorry for that infomercial, but I had to do it. Anyway, I pushed save on Responsibid and was about to test my theory that people will pay more when you meet their needs and ultimately exceed their expectations, making them hopefully a customer for life at the right price. My theory paid off, and there was very, very little pushback on my new pricing. I saw my sales dollars and my margin dollars and my average prices skyrocket. Now, don't get me wrong, I still get calls from past customers asking me why my prices are up so dramatically. There's a video I made about firing your customers. The link is up there. But I just explained to them that those are our new prices, and I hope that they see the value in doing business with us and would appreciate for them to get on the schedule. Some do, some don't. But what I don't tell them is it's not going to hurt my feelings if they don't schedule, because I would rather have my trucks out on the road making higher margins with less stops. And you can't do that at lower prices. If you have a high profit business model, you're able to make fewer sales and more money, thus maximizing time and money. Like I've said over and over, time is our most valuable asset, and it's one that we can't ever get back. So it's essential to be so efficient with your time. So I think the biggest takeaway from this is pretty simple. Do not undervalue yourself. Do not undervalue your business. Know your worth and get paid accordingly. The bottom line with a high margin business model lies in the service itself. As long as you're doing a great job, following through with what you promised to the customer, they are going to be happy. They are going to write you good reviews if you ask them for. They're going to give you referrals when they're asked for them. They'll call you when they need your service again. So if you're not the best pressure washing company in your market, then you need to work harder at being the best, because it is a lot easier to charge a premium when you offer a premium service and deliver a premium product. There is one thing to think about when talking about pushing price or raising prices, and that's sometimes that we get so focused on the price that we can lose sight of growth opportunities. Like everything in business, you need to stay alert, you need to stay focused, and always be aware of all the moving parts. I urge you not to get complacent with your pricing, and definitely don't be scared to adjust pricing up or down to test the waters. that's about all that I got for today. I really appreciate you watching this, and I hope this was helpful, and hopefully it inspires you to raise your prices and make even more money. The next video will follow up on this one, and I'm going to give you 4 ways to raise your prices without losing business. So if you would, leave us a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to hear about in the future. Give us a thumbs up, but definitely hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when we put out new videos. And more importantly, have a great day.